Welcome home, all of my divine loves and my divine lovettes. I love you guys from the door to the floor. Need I ever say more? Listen up. I was trying to hold this for a later date and time. However, it's being pushed to the surface. Okay, I really wanted to hold this. A lot of you guys need to fact check. Okay, you got someone in your life. You know what I mean? Even anywho, okay. The message, and I want to, because there's so much adrenaline behind this message that you know, there's so much deceit behind it. Is what I'm trying to say. So you guys, make sure you know who's in your life today. Okay, um, in a very severe way, because a lot has really surfaced. I told you guys months ago about this. However, it's coming to surface now in a different light. And it showed me previously, the Most High showed me previously that through another message that a person is going to get married. But the marriage is, the person only want to marry you to put your name on stuff, like to use your name. They only want to marry you to use your name. Meaning, yeah, and you guys, I'm just saying what it is, and this is what divine spirit is given unto me, the higher realms. They're speaking loud volumes, and they said this person only wants to marry you for your name, not that you have a predominant name, or not that your name is historically a name. Okay, just simply they need a name to launder their dirt in. Okay, they need another name with a living body to extort and exhort certain things. Okay, they need your name. Okay, so some of you guys may have already entered the marriage where you like, my husband or my wife, bought this building and so forth, and yeah, and then it's all of a sudden in your name. Okay, so the bottom line is this person only wants to come into a sacred union such as marriage. That's how far the deception goes. Just to marry you, just to use your name. Okay. Um, you guys know I don't like to be a bearer of bad news, but I'm a truth teller, and I have to speak what the higher realms has given to me. You know, and it tried to dilute the other message that it was given to me. Um, However, it's similar. A person only wants to be with you to. Let me see something. Ooh, thank you. Wow, here it is. Look, I mean, just to kind of show you guys a little something here. It, yeah. Mm, So yeah, so they need a way to watch their money, every day. And so when I'm gonna tell you guys, when you think they're checking on you, they're checking on what's going on with the do, which is the money. Okay, um, and it's something else, you guys, that's going on. Okay, so make sure you guys are fact checking who you're with, who you're getting ready to marry. Make sure their birth certificate is what it is. Make sure their license is what it is. Make sure you guys are doing some thorough research, please, because it's nice to take a risk, but is it nice to end up in one of those documentaries? You know what I mean? Yeah, sitting there looking a bliss, right? So it's like, uh, it's huge. It's not only we do not only have deception on the cyberspace level, okay? We have it in the internal affairs level, okay? You have people that's really trying to fulfill other wishes in their life, and they have more burdens than you can ever imagine that they want to bring to you, okay? So you can celebrate them. And once you do, it's too late because you've already signed it on the dotted line. You've already signed your name to a marriage, in which you don't realize when you get married, you have to, also marry this person, and you marry their money, everything, every level. You know what I mean? When you marry a person, debt. You see Pookie and them. You know what I'm saying? That person has some debt on the street. You know what I mean? You married their debt. You know what I'm saying? So, just Pookie was a joke. It's not really sincerely, what I'm saying, but it's a message that I'm trying to relay. You marry their enemies, their enemies as well as now your enemies. So it goes on like that, you guys, as well as the frenemies. So take that into consideration, if you will. Um, some people needed something tangible. That's why I just, threw out a few cards or whatever. But however, Divine Spirit is saying straight from the door to study, this person at their core, because there will be no more. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, it's like, you guys do your research on people who desperately needed to find love, how open they were, you know what I'm saying? How open they had their pocketbooks, how open they had their hearts, how open they had their family members, how open they had things of that nature and stuff like that. Go and do your research, because one stick in my mind, one stick in my mind, and one is very heartbreaking to me. It was a young lady. Well, she may not have been young. She was older. And at this older point, she thought maybe, if she met an older person, like a person of her age, she wasn't doing the, quote unquote, cougar thing, okay? She was taking risks. She was willing to take a risk at this age. And two stick in my mind. It was a male and a female. Okay, and some of you guys do your research on those people who were froggy enough to leap and do the dating sites and stuff like that, and how they allowed certain people to infiltrate these dating sites and things like that. If you look at my channel, you guys, these people were killed. The gentleman he was killed because the woman was plotting on him the whole time, because she had a rack of men, lined it up, and she wasn't really stable. She wasn't really marrying him for love, but he loved her dirty draws. He would have drank her dirty bath water. But the bottom line is, this man is deceased today in the worst way. Someone of this stature should never have went out in this type of manner, in which I am really, major hurt by it, right? So, yeah, because this man was a man who loved with his whole heart, and it's plenty of those. I do know that, but this is a warning for someone to really pay attention. Pay attention. It's okay to take a risk. However, pay attention. Do your homework. Do not rest on your laurels. Do not get distracted. Find facts, all right, that really says that this is real, okay? It's a lot of delusional, sociopathic, pathological, lying, narcissists, people that are really not dying. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets to me. You know what I'm saying? They are still living out here. And in certain neighborhoods, they wouldn't be able to survive, because we find out, you lie one time, you're going, get them out of here. You know what I'm saying? Messing up the money flow. You know what I'm saying? Messing up the neighborhood. But the bottom line is, it's been a lot of, deception, and a lot of reception to the deception. So you guys pay attention. That's all I'm asking. I'm actually begging. You know what I'm saying? I'm begging. I've never had to beg in my lifetime. In my lifetime. The higher realms put me in predicaments in my lifetime where I never had to beg. You know what I'm saying? But this is unbeknownst, my vessel that's begging to you guys to be aware. You know, be aware. You know, be aware. You know, do all the research you dare. You know, be aware. You know, and people, you know, people do this even on all levels, and it hurts my soul. You know, it hurts my soul, so I have to speak out. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of deception going on. So a lot of you guys are meeting people, and to my knowledge, a person that you're meeting, because they're trying to dilute this other message, because I started with the previous message that's the higher realms have been telling me to tell you guys, and I didn't write the download down just now, but I said let me just go ahead because it's going to open up the gates to the other messages. Well, you guys know if you can't marry this person, you cannot befriend this person. You cannot allow this person as close to you as you think you can, right? So, let's see, they tell me the last spirit because I am crushed, you know. So this person only wants to use your name for those who are getting, you know, getting cozy and comfy with someone. Do your research and see what type of person you're really marrying, okay? I'm not, you know, you won't want to be that high killer, you know what I'm saying? But be on a real spiritual high, you know, with someone that's really your spiritual connection. The most higher realms told me to tell you guys in previous videos, if you have not watched those, let me declare something to you at this time. Okay, it's another way you can tell. The higher realms told me that the 2 letters in your name, if you guys have 2 letters in your name, it's a severe chance that you guys are mating on that level. Don't tell me you have 2 and 3 letters, because that's not what I mentioned. And us, see, the higher realms are very specific. 2 is part of the higher realm's favorite numbers. That's why we have 2 of everything, you know what I mean? So that's why, you know, you have the 2. So the bottom line is, the higher realm said, if you have 2 letters in your name, the same as the other person, then it's a quite frankly chance that that is, you know, someone of your soulmate. Now, what level of soulmate, that's different. However, you're getting warm, okay? You're getting warm. Right now, the higher realms is telling me something. Okay, you know, okay, yeah. So the higher realms is also saying that, you know, something about the double letters being a twin flame. You know, double letters being a twin flame. That's another thing. However, the higher realms is telling me that just now, you know, about the double letters. Somehow the double letters. Okay, so let me just get this particular one out, please. You know, because Divine Spirit is saying something about the double letters. It's saying the double letters, you know, could be also your twin flame. Okay, but right now, you guys, if you have 2 letters in your name that match that person's letters in their name, and what I mean by that is, some of you guys know my birth name. So if you have, say like, my name is Love, okay? My name is Love, right? Okay, and that person's name may be John, okay? That's only 1 letter, right? So because we have these 1 letters, that means we both are going to end up single. I mean, if we end up together, that's fine, but it's not going to be what we, you know, it's going to be like we were single. You know, we're going to be together, but we're going to be like single, operating as like single people, okay? And then if we have the same 2 letters in our names, if my name is Love and their name is Stove, okay? I'm just doing that for right now. And so you see, Okay, so that wouldn't be it because it would be 3 letters. So let me see. Yeah, because it would be the E as well. But if you guys share the same 2 letters, the higher realms told me that in your name, go by the first letter in your name that matches their name. So if your name is love, if they have a O, if it's the L first that you see in their name, then it's the L first. And if it's a O, then that, okay, so those 2 letters, you want to do research on the words that those letters make and the sound as well. But the words that are made, from those letters. And I'm talking those letters like LOVE, loss, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. Whatever those letters, the words that they make, these are all the information that you have about what type of relationship this shall be. However, this person has real high level potential soulmate when he or she shares the same 2 letters as you. Okay, so monitor that through and through, and notice the words that they make up. Okay. Also, if it's more than 2 letters, 3 letters, is more than likely always going to be some type of third party involvement, whether it be work, money, whatever they're doing, okay? Whether it be actual physical third party, you know what I mean? If it's more than 1 letter, not good, The Divine Spirit is just telling me something in this message. I'll get the download about the oh, thank you. Okay. Okay, let me see something here, you guys. Hold on. Woo! Yeah. Okay, so we'll talk back about those 2 letters, because the 2 letters that I'm getting, like when they're the same, if a person come with you with double letters, it's more than likely a twin flame. They may have 2 of your letters, 2 of the same letters, and it's weird, 2 of that one letter, which is interesting. Yeah, 2 of that one letter. Yeah, so I just want to share that with you guys. But nevertheless, that will be more of your soulmate energy. And also, you guys, the higher realms have been telling me something very valuable, and I wanted to give it to you in a different manner. Okay, all right. I got so many downloads I got to give you guys. Okay. See, I want to do a segment by segment so you guys can take it and utilize it in such a way where you know how to go back to revisit if you need to revisit, information. Yeah. So you guys, the 2 videos after this is the videos that I need to share with you guys so you guys could revisit that as well. Okay, so I'm clarifying today the easiest way to notice your soulmate if this person has 2 letters of your name in their name. Sometimes it's so beautiful, it could be arranged the same way. It could be RD or AR, both of you, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So you could really meet that person. That person could be a potential soulmate, okay? A major potential soulmate. And the higher realm said that is the way we can narrow it down so you guys can stop dealing with these people that have nothing in common. They are flakes. They are low vibes. They are all the above, the nonsense, the social, all of those, the pathological lies, they are everything that you don't want to be bothered with. And I put my life on that. You know what I'm saying? I put my life on that. See, when I come on here, I'm speaking, through the higher realms, but the higher realms have already put me up on experience. You know what I mean? They say knowledge plus experience, it was a bit of wisdom there. So it's like, yeah, I do have experience, so you guys can not have to waste as much time. You remember the acronym for time is TIME, things I must earn. It's things that you guys must earn in this lifetime. That can be a distraction, for you guys at this time. So the higher realms is dropping gems for you guys to not get distracted, okay? If there's not 2 letters, if you gotta identify somebody, say, yeah, my name is Jabir, you be like, okay, nice to meet you, yeah, bye-bye. Because we have to remember, it's just so many things out here. It's things as love spells. They have attraction, come and get me stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever they have. Whatever they're doing out there to attract what they want to attract, which is 9 times out of 10, your name, your money, your status, your body, your blood, yours, you know what I mean? Whatever you have to sacrifice. And then the ultimate is to sacrifice you. So to avoid all of that pitfall, slander, and human dander, okay? To avoid all of that, just remember, okay, if you will, 2 letters. 2 letters. And once you get those 2 letters, find out what words they make, And the higher realms is alluding to me to find out the words they make. Look in every book you can find, because one thing the truth does not hide. You can go in the big books, you know what I mean? Of the world. You can go in every sector of the big books and look and see what words they find out what words they make in Hebrew. Find out what words they make in, you know what I mean? All the above, okay? So do your research. Don't just, be a candidate for love spells, or be a candidate or a statistic, or just be a sitting bait, okay? Because that's the higher realms are saying that's not your fate, okay? So I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, parlay, peace be within. And always remember, you guys, I do not reach out to anyone. So if anyone is out there flabbergasted and befoobled, I'm making up anything. If anyone is confused out there, please do not be confused. I do not reach out to anyone in any shape, form, or fashion. And I will not. You hear me? I will not ask you guys for any monetary gain, because that is not my, claim to fame. I love you guys. This is where we part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, parlay and peace be unto you and within.